go.
Fuck. All right. Hi, YouTube. Oh shit. All right.
Still drinking on.
And then Jake starts.
Episode 90 with Daniel Schraer. Happy New Year, everybody.
It's not so quiet in the morning. I woke at the ringing in my ears. What did I say to you, my darling? Well, I'm not sure if you could hear. We were drinking on the rooftops. The neon lights filled up my brain, and now they faded with the sunrise, leaking through my window pane. And when I go back to the bar to put my mind at ease, got me falling through the dark, got me on my knees, got me hypnotized. I know you love to tease. Then I wake up all alone, couldn't stop you from leaving. And all the work that's left to do, a stack of bills that I gotta pay, yeah. Well, I can't help but think of you, the reason I stayed out so late. You gave me whiskey, you took my time. I think it's fucking up my life. Well, I know it's all just a waste of money. Well, you're the queen bee, but you got no honey. Oh, and when I go back to the bar to put my mind at ease, you got me howling through the dark, got me on my knees. Well, you get hypnotized. I know you love to tease, and then I wake up all alone.
Hercules.
Awesome.
That was awesome.
Sounded good.
Daniel Schraer on the Theory Thursday program. Theory Thursday Live, yes. We're having some fun, Happy New Year 2019. It's our first episode.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you for popping this New Year's cherry. Let's put a little cheers.
My pleasure.
And we got someone special sitting in on drums tonight. Jake Nager, back. Thank you, Jake, sitting in with us. Happy New Year to y'all. Jason,
you.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
You got some new docks on. How are those treating you?
They're wonderful, dude.
Nice, dude.
I haven't had new docks in like 28 years. The same ones. Put these on and they're
Well,
cushion.
yes.
Yeah,
Well,
me and Jake were actually just at a recording session today and yesterday.
Well, I was saying you guys are probably pretty.
May I ask what we were
Wiped.
recording?
Well, it was actually 3 different things. The Midnight Pine,
Yeah, a couple.
two
songs.
new originals, 1 cover, and then Birdie Bardot, who did 1 cover and 1 original. And then I had to do a couple songs for something that Matt Malaris was producing. This guy from England.
Man, so you recorded like sounds like 7 or 8 songs. Just for
Yeah,
that.
like
How
all
many
in
hours were
2
you in the
days.
studio?
We were there.
I was there from 9 to 6 last night.
Yeah, and I was kind of similar, 9 to
And then we
or 10
we
to
started
5
like
today.
10 today, and then I was actually done, so he was there a little doing some like overdub.
Yeah, similar thing with like that Matt's buddy.
Yeah,
I
Johnny.
was tracking some organ over that stuff too.
Yeah.
And for all of you listening and being so hyper curious about what we're all talking about, these 2 gentlemen are part of a certain syndicate, very important music
Conglomerate.
conglomerate.
Corporation.
Yeah, corporation. I think if you look up syndicate in the dictionary, all those words are there.
Syndicate sounds sinister.
Ah.
At some point.
I mean, we never said it's not sinister.
And what is the name of this?
That's the Redwoods Collective, the Redwoods Music Collective. It's a record label, musicians collective,
Yeah.
bunch of bands.
And you and Jake are in 3 of these bands. What are the names of all of these bands in that collective?
Well, me and Jake play in Rebecca Jade and the Cold Fact,
Here, here.
Birdie Bardot, and the Midnight Pine. But we also do session work for other bands on the label. Like Jake played drums on the Heavy Guilt album, which is part of the label, and I played keys on like Cardinal Moon's new record and on the Danny Bell and the
Danny
Tarantest
Bell.
record. Yeah.
And speaking of playing keys, Daniel here is mostly noted, at least as far as
Well, he's also
what I
in
know.
He's also in the Nervous Records. As well.
And
Like he's
also
in the Nervous Records.
in the Nervous Records.
Yeah,
Yes.
buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
That's
Big
that's a
car
very
shake.
distinguished lineup there for you to be a keyboard player. And when I first met you, I complimented you on your keyboard of choice,
Oh, yes.
the Nord.
The Nord.
What model Nord do you have?
I have an Electro 4.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I mean, they've gotten up to like 6 now. It's pretty crazy. But I like mine a lot. I feel like the earlier models don't have as good tones, and mine has like more preset options and effects. It's like just the perfect amount of stuff for me, because if a keyboard has too many tones, I might like lose my mind.
I see. Yeah. So you only need like a good 3 or a good 7, I suppose. Something
Well,
like
I mean, it depends. I need like the main ones, you know, like I need a good Rhodes or electric keyboard sound, a good organ, a good piano. But then there's like, it's got a ton of other like synth sound bank stuff, but that I don't use as much. But if it had like, you know, 20 different organs instead of a handful that you can
Manipulate.
adjust, it'd be a lot more difficult for me to make decisions.
Does that one have the pitch benders on it, or is it the pull bars?
Neat. Well, it's like digital drawbars.
digital drawbars,
So like
yeah.
it lights up and you.
I'm trying to remember the number episodes, because you've been on Theory Thursday before playing keys. Once with Brian Karsig. I think that's episode 75. So in case you're curious, don't leave right now. But episode 75, Daniel makes his debut with this. Excuse me, that Nord keyboard that we're speaking of, and you get to use some nice patches in those songs.
Yeah, I mean.
Nice wet kind of electric piano and such.
With Brian's music, I mostly stick with pianos, but he needs some like synth strings stuff also, and it's good for that, or like Mellotron stuff. It's kind of cool for just a handful of songs, but for the most part, he does piano stuff.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was going to compliment you. A little segue on this little beard action going in here. Looking good.
Thanks,
you
man.
remind me of a Paul Bunyan?
Grizzly Adams.
Oh yeah, I mean I got a strictly plaid from now on.
The plaid, dude, like a brown beanie and like those kinds of those hiking boots with an axe and some
Suspenders.
kind of like how Crawford does the suspenders.
Oh yeah, man, he rocks those.
Anyhow.
I personally can't stand suspenders.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. I
It's
think
like a
all these.
wedgie machine, really. Is that all it really is?
Anyhow, so
It's
catching.
cool
I wanted to
I was gonna
segue into this illustrious career
Oh,
of
yeah.
songwriting that we have. It's a future lustrous career of songwriting.
I mean, I was pretty stoked today and yesterday because some of the new Pine and Birdie stuff were like tunes that I wrote the musical parts to for the most part, chord progressions. Yeah.
Okay.
Me and Al Howard collaborated on stuff. Huh?
Are you playing keyboards or
Yes,
guitar?
yes. They don't need me to play guitar in the Redwoods. We got Matt on guitar and Ian Owen now on lead guitar, and he's.
I've reached out to Matt a couple times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think we'll get him in here eventually.
Yeah, probably. I mean, he's a super busy guy, you know.
Well, I don't know. That's why I wanted to come in here. I wanted to talk about that stuff.
Yeah.
So you and these songs, you were really prepared. I always get really impressed with our guests that are prepared and like to send over some music a week or two before. I appreciate that.
It helps de-stress me, you know.
And you know what? That says a lot. That says that you really care about the songs and you all writing lyrics. And we get to hear you sing and play guitar. And when I found out about that, I wasn't surprised, but I was really excited. I was like, that's so cool. You live around the corner from me. We can be guitar buddies, man. You know?
Yeah, for sure. No, a lot of people haven't seen me play guitar in a while. I used to have a like punk rock bluegrass band called Ugly Boogie, and we were kind of all over the place. And for a minute there, we were kind of getting some good gigs, but the group kind of fell apart for various reasons. But in that band, I started out playing acoustic guitar, and I actually didn't own an electric till only a couple years ago, because we were doing.
And this is it. This is one of them.
Yeah, strumming bluegrass type songs.
And how long have you been playing guitar?
Since I was like 16, actually.
So
Yeah, I've been
3
playing
years.
A while.
So 3 years.
3 whole years. I just turned 30 this year.
Do we know any 19-year-olds with a beard this
Yeah, I know a
thick?
few.
Yeah, okay. Just checking. I just want to make sure that wasn't that funny of a joke. So anyhow, you've been playing a while.
Yeah.
You've been writing songs probably intermittently in this long while as well.
Yeah, I've been writing songs since I was 14.
Who taught you how to play guitar?
Not good songs, but you know.
Well, they're all good songs. I think they are.
I kind of taught myself to play guitar. I'm classically trained on piano, but I always wanted to play guitar also, and I have 2 older brothers, and they played guitar. So around when I was a teenager, I like started messing around on their guitar and on one of my brother's guitars, and I would just ask, "How do you play this chord?" And so it started with, "How do you play an E?" And then I got A, and I was like, I can play a song because I got E and A. You can play a bunch of songs with E and A.
The glass is half full.
Yeah, and then after that, it was just all the open chords. And
What chords do you like the best?
I'm partial to E.
Why? Why?
I love the bottom string open, you know?
These are great answers. I'm trying to ask the right questions here, ladies and gentlemen. Jason, you got any questions as far as approach or like fundamentally speaking? Because you know you're a songwriter. You grabbed a guitar once and wrote songs. It's kind of nice.
A couple times.
Yeah, like what's the mojo?
The mojo is
Like-
just being inspired by something. Yeah.
Is it the same pair of underwear? I don't wear underwear, so that doesn't apply to me.
It works best when you're upset by something. That's like really great
That's
for
the
songwriting.
motivator. Yeah, that's like to get it going or mad.
It's kind of a bad habit to get into, though.
Yeah.
You know.
I
Jake,
think if I have
well,
a good
you wanna weigh
turd,
in on
that's
that?
probably a good way to
What's that?
write it out.
I was going to ask, do you want to weigh in on the whole approach to like playing your instrument?
Songwriting.
Like, I mean, if you're angry as opposed to happy, I mean, do you have even the luxury to not play drums when you're angry? Or, I mean, anything useful emotionally, I suppose.
I mean, you could definitely use anger in a good way.
Yeah.
Energy.
It's good release.
Any
Good
type of
release.
energy.
Productive, you know.
Yeah. You can get fired up.
Those
Yeah.
coffee gets production going too.
Coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee.
That's true.
Sometimes
I
you get a
haven't
little-
tried that, you know.
Yeah, it helps with the vibrato, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, let's play another song because you did supply us with I think 3 songs, and you know we're never shy of improvising. But I'm also very interested in hearing and showing them these songs a few times. Hello out there, I'm interested in what you're thinking. I'm interested in what you are, what you need from us. Write in the comments and let me know where you're from. Say, hello, I'm from Delaware. Hello, I'm from the outskirts of San Francisco.
Delaware.
Delaware's cool.
I'm in
ASL.
What's the other tune we're playing?
The next one will be called Under the Waves. This is an Ugly Boogie song that
Okay.
my good friend Monica Daniels was the lead singer on it. This is the last tune we did is not available anywhere because I don't have a band for it yet, and it's a newer song. But this one is very old, and it's actually, there's a recording of it on the internet.
I like
and all that
it.
stuff. There's an Ugly Boogie
Let me change the reverb.
Bandcamp page, and but I'm gonna change the key, and I've got a man's voice, so I have to sing it. I have to sing it a
hear
bit
that?
lower. I can't.
Should I let my hair out for this one?
Oh yeah, let your beard out.
Let your beard out.
Let me let my beard out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ooh, Alberto.
It's all about the beard.
Cool. Well, we ready?
After you, my friend.
Any way you want me, anytime you need me, baby, I'll be here waiting for you, for you. No matter what you tell me, as long as you're here with me, baby, I'm all chained up. For you, and if you go, I won't be afraid, 'cause I know we'll meet again someday, and every time I swim away, a little drop of blood is all that you need to catch my scent and pull me under the wave. My bed lies empty. The sheets are trying to trick me, baby, but I'll wait all night for you, for you. Ooh, and it ain't none of your business. I don't bear false witness, baby, but I won't hold my breath for you, for you. And if you go, I won't be afraid, 'cause I know we'll meet again someday. And every time I swim away, a little drop of blood is all that you need to catch my scent and pull me under the wave. Pull me under the waves. Pull me under the waves. Pull me under the waves.
Oh my lord, I absolutely love that song. You can tell because I went to the Red channel and I wasn't supposed to do that.
Hey man, it sounded good. It's good spots for guitar solos
Oh,
and all
well,
that.
thank you very much. In fact, I wanted to make that chord progression part of our guitar lesson segment. Not the long pause, I'm just distracted by the lights. Check this out, watch how the clapper works. We can turn that off, and then we can turn that back on. There we go.
Ooh, Edison light bulbs. I like that.
Yeah. And you know, when I hear that sound, it makes me want to run off to the bathroom.
Understandable.
What
What about the chord progression?
What a great chord progression. You know, a lot of us would probably think that's just a good old A minor chord progression, but it's not, because you play an E chord.
Oh yeah.
And I just want to talk a little bit about that. Why don't you show me just the main riff?
I mean the verse or
Yeah. So we would call that the 1. There's our 6.
6, 3.
There's the 3. And that's going to be our 5. And what's cool is that in the key of A minor, you have A minor, B half diminished, C, D minor, E minor, ooh, the 5. So it's lovely, gentlemen. That's what you're going to always learn here on Theory Thursday. Whether
E minor.
Yeah, but in the, typically 1, 4, and 5 are minor.
Right.
But you made the 5 chord major. And what happens is there is a different note. There's a G sharp. We have this note. And what that does is that, would you like to chime in, or do you want me to take the?
It changes it from natural minor to harmonic minor.
Yes, Mr. Daniel Schraer knows what he's talking about. We love that.
There's something else I'll talk about in a second. but
Whoa,
There's
please.
another trick in this song, which is a switch in the chorus from A minor to A dominant.
A dominant 7. Another nice
Which helps
harmonic
lead to-
move there.
to the
Ah.
fourth chord. Yeah.
Beautiful. So
that.
you're really playing with the 1.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Love 1.
That, I mean, there's multiple ways that could be interpreted. Sounds like you're like getting a new girlfriend or something. I'm playing with the 1.
Sounds like you don't have a girlfriend, actually.
True with that.
This is really
It
more.
all depends on how we interpret it. Beautiful. So that's a neat song. Would you mind telling us what that song is about?
Oh goodness. That song is about a bad relationship.
You're still
and
healing?
basically, I mean, it's actually not. It's not me, to be honest.
Oh,
for
okay.
this song. Yeah,
That's okay.
Sometimes I can get into like a lot of Ugly Boogie songs were about like stories and characters. So this particular character is in some kind of bad relationship that they can't seem to get out of, and so basically the Under the Waves part is like a shark metaphor, you know. A little
Shark metaphor.
Yeah, the shark can just sniff a little blood, and then if there's blood in the water, the shark knows they can
I wanted
go
to
after
shed
somebody, you know. And that's what
Great
the
line.
chorus is all about. So like, you know, a little drop of blood is all you need to pull me under the waves. So they're, you know, the person they're in a relationship with is abusive or whatever, or carnivorous in some way.
Fair enough.
Gonna need a bigger boat.
And we're gonna need a bigger boat.
I can dig it.
Yeah, no.
How we doing? Oh, you know what? Oh, I was asking you, Dave. How we doing? We good? Yeah. I have some announcements, ladies and gentlemen.
Fuck yeah.
First of all,
America.
fuck yeah! First of all, welcome to 2019. We have Daniel Schraer here. Moving along here, we've kind of been skipping through here. What's your favorite movie? Can we get like 16 measures of some shuffle? Like 12 bar? How about an A?
Okay.
I'm gonna just sing a little, our tag. Go ahead and count us in. What's your favorite movie? What's your favorite movie, Daniel Schraer? And the favorite actor too, baby. What's your favorite movie? Daniel Schraer, you must tell me what your favorite movie is, baby. And
Ghostbusters.
oh, excellent. Thank you for
Original.
that. That was great.
Original Ghostbusters.
Original Ghostbusters.
Who are you gonna call?
Exactly.
Favorite actor? Oh, in the movie.
Oh, I mean, Well, actually, that's hard.
It's a hard one.
It is a hard one. I was gonna say Bill Murray, but Harold Ramis, man, is the kind of the MVP, the like low key MVP of that movie for me.
Harold Ramis, that's
Egon.
Egon. Who was the one that played the neighbor?
Rick Moranis, also amazing actor.
Yeah.
Improviser, comedic. I like comedies, you know.
I like when he answers the door and they come in, he takes the coats and he's like giving those statistics about like percentages on like on
Well,
rates.
he's telling
Yeah,
this.
and all the salmon and
No,
different
Sasha. Yeah, this one in
stuff that he bought for the party.
It's so good.
All right, who brought the dog?
And like that whole scene, I think, was improvised too, because
Yeah.
he was such a fucking
What a
ass.
great movie. What a great movie. How do you
I saw
feel?
that in the theater.
Totally, I did
That's
too.
how old I am. Mm-hmm. Old.
I did too.
Old.
You know, the 80s, the 80s is a cool thing to talk about. We were like 6, 8 years old.
I was in 4th grade.
I mean, I'm like
I was in second.
Second, I think. Yeah, maybe in second.
I remember
I wasn't
seeing that though.
born yet.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. Neither was my girlfriend.
Nice.
Oh.
Just kind of just bringing it back home, baby. Nah. Don't know why I did that, but let's talk a little bit more about getting slimed.
Okay.
The movie.
I've heard,
Some
I heard
dialogue.
I heard a lot of people went into that movie thinking it was a horror movie until that moment, until the he slimed me moment. Then they're like, oh, okay, it's not
I get it,
this is
yeah.
stupid. This is
He's
just
like, he
fun.
slimed me.
It does
Yeah.
kind of
And he's
start
like,
out-
that's
Well, they make
great.
it look like the Slimer's gonna like kill him or something, and then
Yeah.
he's just like
Yeah.
on the floor. He's fine.
Because I do have a segue. There's
Oh.
the reason why I brought it back.
Okay.
How do you feel about the new Ghostbusters with Chris Hemsworth?
You know, I didn't see it,
Yeah.
Dude, Chris is hilarious in that movie.
so
Chris is the best thing about that movie. I mean, the rest of the movies.
I mean, I just.
Kaplump.
I don't think. It just didn't need to be
You can
done.
I watched it.
I heard
can
it was
smell it.
okay.
It was okay. I'll tell you what, it looked amazing.
Some people really
Looked
didn't
amazing.
like it.
Oh,
Some
I'm
people
sure.
thought it was fine. Some people loved it. I don't know. I never got around to it. It was on my list.
Fallout Boy redoing the theme
Oh
song
my
was
God.
a
That
was pretty rough.
definite no-no.
That's like a what the fuck were you guys thinking? You
That
know?
was just like, whose great idea was that? Probably
Yeah.
got fired.
Fallout Boy. It's like, dude.
Are you? I think we're all watching new TV programs. You know, write in the comments. Let us know what you're writing. Netflix has a new thing. You can go ahead and do a little Bird Box thing, but you know, there was a lot of
Do
other
the challenge.
Do the Bird Box challenge.
the Bird Box challenge.
No, dude.
Write in
do
the
it.
comments and say. We'll do a little poll. Sandra Bullock, yes or no? Write in the comments. Write in the comments. Write in the comments.
I didn't see it.
But watch Bandersnatch instead.
Yeah, I was gonna watch that one. I haven't seen that one
Oh,
yet.
wow.
Wow, look at us.
Black Mirror.
Because
That's
it's
the-
fucking insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched. What was that?
Oh wait, you can't put that there.
Dumpling.
That's a great
That was
movie.
pretty good. It was good. That's Jennifer
know that.
Aniston. It was really good. I have to
Jennifer
recommend it.
Aniston
Really?
playing like
Yeah.
a terrible mom
Yeah,
in that
Beauty
movie.
Queen mom. It
Beauty
was a
Queen.
good movie.
Beauty Queen dropout.
You-
So,
Yeah.
oh, look, since we were talking Ghostbusters, I was burping, so right there, excuse me. How's that riff go? I'm trying to play the Ghostbusters riff. Yeah. Yeah!
I need a new drug.
Yeah. Same thing. It was.
Let's jam it a little
Don't
bit.
think I don't know that.
Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
And who wrote that song?
Ray Parker Jr.
Huey Lewis in the News? No? Is that
Well,
Power of
That's the one new drug.
Is that the same riff?
You want me sick?
Oh, it's the same. Oh, that's right.
It's the same tempo.
Yeah.
That was fun. So, Jake, are you watching anything that you're liking with a new favorite show and a favorite actor?
Now that I don't have cable, I'm not watching too much TV these days, which is kind of nice.
I did like Break of the Day yesterday, and I think you took advantage of that in the studio, right?
Yes.
Awesome.
That was cool.
Would you mind
fuck yeah.
playing the beat of Break of the Day yesterday? Is that possible, or does no?
He's doing the can one.
Oh my! I think that deserves a little bit of, just a little bit of vibe. That sounds funk out. Yeah. Very nice. And that was Break of the Day. If you were interested in following Jake Nager on Instagram, you can do that, which is, what's your handle on Instagram?
The
The Nage.
The Nage.
Yeah, and feel free to follow us on
And I also
Instagram.
have a YouTube channel as well under my name, Jake Nager.
Jake Nager on YouTube. Speaking of Theory Thursday on YouTube, so like, share, and subscribe to The Nage and to The Theory. Hit subscribe. Hit subscribe.
Always.
Like, share, subscribe.
Yeah.
Always.
There's
Like,
another one.
share,
Subscribe.
subscribe.
What now? Like, share, and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. Whether it's the Jake Nager channel or Theory Thursday with Jason Thomas. Like, share, and subscribe because you don't know what you're going to get tomorrow, baby. Woo! Now we're having fun. See, this is great, taking advantage of pros. That was lovely.
Like pros as in like
Well,
writing or
pros as in cons.
Oh, okay.
We're the cons.
well,
you're the
I
pros.
definitely fall into that category.
Oh, this is good stuff. You having fun?
Yeah, man.
So,
Chilling, hanging out,
Darian, hi, where are you?
playing my
Darren,
fucking.
yeah, that's the
He's
other
in
thing. I'm
there.
not done with my shout outs. I wanted to give some love to our main followers, and I know
viewers.
Darian's one of them.
Jurgen's in there too.
Yeah, Jurgen, man, you guys have been really staying with us from the beginning. I want to just say your names on camera.
Dawn.
We also got Dawn.
Say my name, say my name.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna say your name. Write in the comments, let me know that you heard it. Say, yes, I heard you, Mike.
Kind of shade.
I'm gonna take it to that like kind of. No, I'm not. But no, Jason, help me out. Dave, help me out. We got we got Darian. We've got Sherry Gilmore.
We could name
We
them
got
all.
Don Grant.
Don Brandt.
Don
Don
Brandt.
Douglas. We got all kinds of people.
Famo.
Cheers to
Fame.
you guys. Famo. That's right. That's right.
Are these patrons? What's
Some of them patrons, some are just regular viewers.
Some are
Nice, dude.
Patreons. Yeah, it's like a double kind of like half of the people I said I
Nice,
think
dude.
are Patreon
There's
supporters.
2 people on YouTube, but we don't know. Tell them
It doesn't
to
tell
say
us.
something.
Wow.
Shout out to the 2 people we don't know.
Shout out to the and you know what? Thank you for watching. Hit subscribe, man, because we're here every week. We deliver, and what the promise is that we're here at 7 p.m.
It's
and
like
what the value?
Domino's.
Yeah, man.
Sherry heard
30
that.
minutes or less, or it's free.
Yeah. But what's the value of
ass.
Theory Thursday, Jake? Daniel, Jason.
Unlimited pools of knowledge.
Yes.
Ah,
Invaluable.
man.
Yeah. Invaluable.
That was rad.
Valuable. Valuable.
I love it. So let's talk about China. They I have it right here.
They landed on the
They
dark
landed
side
on
of the moon.
the dark side of the moon.
I wonder if they play it, if they like.
So that's sort of like my segue. I was learning that earlier. It's like E minor. Or no, it's E minor 7. Let's jam this. We don't have to sing it.
ain't no effort, guys.
Yeah, well, again, you know, it's
Never do the changes. Never do the changes.
the memory.
You guys know how it goes. Bunch of stoners.
Great song. I just
Love
beautiful that E minor 9 right there. Boy, oh
that.
boy.
Badass, yeah.
He does. You know, just this. Anyhow, God, what was that change? See me. Ah na 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 na. Da 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 da.
I never knew how
flat.
to play it right, to be honest. B flat?
B flat. Last one.
Doesn't it go to a B eventually?
Yeah.
It's this one.
Ooh. Damn, though.
Okay,
Some
so
sharp 9, some sharp.
it's a flat 9.
Flat
so
9.
It's B flat 9.
Oh, God.
It's a very dark, ominous chord, but it
I
comes
don't know how to play
comes from the D sharp 9, and then. Anyhow, lovely chord progressions. Who wrote that song?
That was Gilmore.
Run, run.
Well, that one,
It was Gilmore too, right?
Gilmore. Run Like Hell was definitely, I think it was Gilmore.
And
It's on the wall.
so yeah, a little back to the shout outs.
No, Roger Waters.
Roger, what?
I did all my announcements. I
Like
just
Waters
wanted
wrote
to.
everything.
It was kind of interesting that China did make it to the dark side of the moon, though. I think
Yeah, it's pretty rad.
that's pretty darn cool. They also they posted a picture on.
Oh, I see all the pictures.
Pitch Black.
You know what's interesting?
Right.
They all look.
Just
Yeah, they look like the other
the,
ones. They look like the other
Metallica's
ones.
It
album.
looks like the moon.
It looks like the moon.
Looks like the moon.
It's just kind of weird that it's so dark that you don't see any stars in the background. You know, it's like when you're on that particular, you know, just the ground of the moon, and then when you're there, and if you take a picture with your iPhone, you're not going to see like you don't see the stars in the back. You know what I mean? It's
crazy.
black.
I think there are lights on.
I think you would.
Because
I
they
don't
had
see. I
lights
don't
on
think.
because it was dark, so they had to illuminate it, so you lose all the
You,
stars.
yeah,
Because of the
solar noise or like light noise. You definitely will see
There's
stars.
a lot
if
of
you
like
don't know.
crazy conspiracy nuts about who think
Not
that
landing
there's-
on the moon?
Well, think that there's like well, there's that, but they also like people out there that think that there's like since we don't ever see the dark side of the moon, that there's like something back there, you know.
Yeah.
Transformers.
Transformers, aliens, robot aliens,
Optimus.
robots in disguise, the whole deal.
Transformers! Robots in disguise. Yeah, there they go. Yeah, man.
So it's cool. I think it's cool. Like China's gonna be like, nope, it's just nothing. There's just it's just more moon.
It's nothing. Just the
More
other
moon.
bases we built back there a long time ago.
Yeah.
No big deal.
I wish they would have like
more moon back
bragged about their spacecraft a little bit. I didn't see any pictures of what their spacecraft looks like. I mean,
Space Force.
Space Force.
there. Space Force. That's very necessary.
Yeah.
share, like, subscribe,
Not
sub.
necessarily in that order.
Hit that subscribe button, everybody. Do it.
Always.
Even if you don't have one, just
Always.
Always
be
subscribe.
subscribing.
Always like.
Always. Be.
Even
Speaking-
if you did
Subscribing.
subscribe,
You know-
unsubscribe, then subscribe
Yeah.
again.
Speaking of me getting to know you guys better, I'm wondering what you guys like besides our channel. What do you subscribe to? Do you like Joe Rogan? I listen to Joe Rogan a lot. Write in the comments. Let me know what you guys subscribe to. Jason and Dave and I want to know, because then we can either research it and subscribe to those channels. All about, support. We want to support. Remember, go to the Jake Nager channel. What's it called?
Jake Nager.
Jake Nager.
It's called Jake Nager. Do you have a YouTube channel?
I do have a YouTube channel. I think it's, I don't know, I haven't used it in quite some time actually. But there's some Ugly Boogie videos on there. I think it's Dano Honey, as that, which is also my Instagram handle. It's
So that's is that,
DANNO.
is that a nickname that you prefer?
No, definitely not. Dano Honey.
One of my favorite ones I just subscribed to is Dr. Pimple Popper.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Oh shit.
Dr. Lee.
How many
that.
subscribers do they have?
Remember we
Billions.
were watching it the other day? and
Dude,
you're like,
I fucking threw up outside. He's fucking.
I love it.
That's I would probably do that.
Dude,
And I
dude.
love watching like when they take the earwax. Oh, that's
Gross.
just,
You love watching that.
it's just I'm so fascinated by it.
Hey,
So-
you know what, Jake? You could have been like a surgeon. You could have been an earwax extractor.
Are
He
you
is a
not
surgeon.
a?
I think I could do that. I
You're
think
not
I could do that.
You're wax. You're not. Are you squeamish at all? Because I'm extreme.
Dude, you know what? It depends what it is.
Dude, I'm scared of heights.
For me, what it's smell.
Oh, okay.
So if there's like if somebody throws
Like a dead
up-
body.
No, like if somebody like vomits, it
Yeah.
makes me want to vomit.
Yeah, I understand.
Like fish, I really.
You don't like fish?
I almost
Oh, damn.
will throw up if I.
So you don't date any pescatarians then?
Nah, dog.
Nah,
The
man.
mage.
Come on,
kidding me?
bro.
Man, that sounds like the beginning of an NWA track. It's like, nah, dog.
Nah, bruh.
But that almost sounds like Raw Dog. Like,
Oh God.
Well, that's a whole nother subject. No, we should get into that today.
maybe not.
Next time. Next time for sure.
That'll be on X Theory.
That could be so many things. dude.
Theory
That could be-
Thursday
it could be-
Extreme.
That's
Theory
hilarious.
Thursday.
Triple
dark.
X. After dark. Theory Thursday.
Just get like
Yeah.
Yeah, the smells don't bother me. The gore doesn't.
Gore, I
bother
can't
me.
do.
No.
Yeah.
No thanks.
I mean,
No,
I'd rather not see it,
love slasher movies. I
Yeah.
could watch those all day.
but I could take.
That does not bother me.
I could take some pretty rough smells.
Take that for what
I
you
probably
will.
could, too.
Yeah.
I think Christina likes slasher quite a bit too.
Yeah, I'm more partial to zombies and demonic stuff.
Ah,
like
I
that's
hear a
my-
guitar over there. Demonic.
Yeah,
You like
I'm
the
on zombie
Word.
movies.
Zombie. I mean, I get it. I get the
Demonic
zombie
minor.
Demonic.
Demonic minor. That's good. Oh, that would be something more like So, let's do another jam. What's up? I'm awfully belchy this evening. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Little virtual excusion.
It's all them beers, dude.
Excusion. So, you want to play that first one again?
The first one?
Oh, or no.
got one
Capo.
more.
Is it capo time?
Oh yeah.
What time is it?
It's an ugly boogie song.
Capo
So,
time.
Another one of those, more bluegrassy.
You
But
got your guitars.
Capo
Put your
time.
capos on that second fret now. And what key is this?
we're in B.
B minor.
Not really.
No, not really B
Kind
minor.
of some mode mixing going on. We got because the B is almost always major in this song. In fact, I think it is.
The B is always major.
But there's chords from like the minor scale.
So it's the bass notes is a minor. It's a minor scale, but you're using the one as major.
Yes.
A little
My
substitution.
favorite thing to do. This shit.
I
It's
think,
really epic.
dude. Yes,
You know?
it is. It is so fantastic. Hendrix loves that too.
it's
I think Jason likes
I
that
do
too.
that too. I
giving
like
away
doing
all my
that.
tricks.
It's like
They're just
play major chords in all of the
Crankjack
minor notes. Well, maybe in penta. Anyhow,
Yeah, why not? That makes sense. All right, so the song is called Past Lives. Ooh, it is very out of tune. So, that's better. also like that chord a lot. Like minor sus.
And what
thing.
chord is that?
B sus2
B sus2.
or B minor sus2? I'm not sure exactly.
So when that capo's on the 2nd fret and you use one finger, Daniel, where do you put that one finger? It's your middle finger.
4th fret. Yeah, 4th fret D string.
So 4th fret D string or the 4th string. Just in case. Why is he calling that the 4th string? Well, high E is the 1. So it's a 4th string. Man, I hear
So cool.
it's so great that suspension.
It's spacey and
you know, it's the 2. The 2 becomes the 9, and it's not only saying hello to Andy Summers, but that is legitimate suspension. When somebody hears that, or if a songwriter composer is creating a chord or literally trying to do a movement into like a segue or a key some sort of transposition, they're going to use sus chords. It's just one way to move from one place to another. They're very cool, and just like Daniel said, they sound
Spacey. And they prolong, you know, you can like build tension and prolong the whatever chord you're on. It's that kind of thing. If you hear a lot of like folky riffs where it'll be like, I mean that's a whatever, you know,
Love
you'll
that
hear a lot
stuff,
of that
though.
kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Just to prolong, just to like make the one a little bit more, whatever the chord it is, more interesting. You know?
And plus the capo, you know, it gives you a certain sound as opposed to learning how to play that with the bar. You know, you do have to get more into the cage positions when.
That would be crazy.
That's actually sort of like one of the reasons why people should use the cage system or learn the cage system is to like. It's actually to like, oh, you're gonna play with a capo.
So you don't lose what key you're in and stuff? Yeah, for sure. I try to keep that in mind a lot, especially for bass players. Nice bass capo, dude.
He gets slammed for that. I've seen him walk down the street like in La Mesa and like Tim Blankenship and all kinds of random other bass players that like, fucking throw bottles at him. You fuck capos suck. I've seen it happen.
Bass capo. It's a new thing. Hashtag
People get pissed.
bass
Oh, dude.
capo. Only one time I considered using the bass capo.
But yeah, my old band, we used to have a banjo player, my buddy Brady Alvarez. We used to write songs together since we were in high school.
Cool.
We had a high school prog rock band called Atomic Flower. But he eventually he was the one who got me into bluegrass by playing banjo, and he got really into it. He lived in Santa Cruz for a while, which obviously like they're more into the kind of crusty folk punk kind of scene up there.
Crusty folk punk.
Yeah, there's more. You'll see more buskers, and it'll be like a banjo and an accordion and a wash tub bass or something.
And they play fast.
Yeah, and they play fast for sure. But yeah, so like these songs, he would with the banjo. You could capo a banjo also, makes it easy. And like,
I heard the banjo on that recording.
yeah, oh,
Pretty
yeah.
rad.
Thanks, but yeah, I mean that's all Brady. He's the master. We when we recorded it, we did it with Brian Karsig because I've been in his band since I moved back to San Diego in like 2010.
Lucky you.
I know, right? And we recorded at his house, and we decided to do. With the time, we were more of a bluegrass kind of band, more acoustic. So we did the guitar and banjo on the same track at the same time. In hindsight, kind of a pain to mix afterwards. Not like it's like I wouldn't recommend it unless you're doing a live
Recording
with the complete band. Like that's better than doing two instruments on one track and then overlaying. But it was cool, and it does create like a
It has
certain,
an effect.
it has a certain energy to it, you know, a certain vibes. Me and Brady playing together at the same time, which is cool.
And who's Brady?
We used to write songs together for forever when we were in high
Just
school
say.
and stuff.
I know who he is.
Brady's the banjoist of Ugly Boogie, but he also has played banjo for
I just wanted to hear the story again.
for Mike Pope. I don't know if you've heard of that guy, but he's a great songwriter in San Diego, folk singer. He plays a lot with Brady in a band called Songs for People, which is maybe my favorite band name of all time.
Songs for people.
Songs for People. He plays songs for people.
Yeah.
not for long.
Man.
Yeah, so now that they landed on the dark side of the moon, they'll be playing songs for Transformers and Aliens and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, there'll be something coming.
So
Anyway.
no. Thank you for filling us in. I think that's
Yeah.
cool. I actually care. Like I care about that because you're writing songs and you're making up chord progressions, and I want to know where they come from.
Yeah.
Right.
Totally.
The ethos, and it's usually about buddies hanging out or some sort of expenditure of some sort.
And I tend to write more on guitar because, well, that's not really true anymore. But when I write for like the Redwoods, I'll do it on keyboard, and because we got Al Howard, who's an incredible lyricist, and I can come up with a lot of ideas on keyboard and throw them to him. With guitar, I'm a little bit more limited, and I feel like being more blind to all the notes on the instrument,
Guitar's tricky.
less fluent in it, makes it more interesting for me to write. But like, I'll write simpler things that are probably more for myself and not for like, oops, just touch the mic.
That's okay.
And not for like, I feel like my more interesting, complex things can go to the Redwoods, and the grittier, folkier garage rock will be for me.
That's nice that you actually have compartmentalized that. That's healthy.
Well, like they don't.
Well, it helps you finish. It helps you get through life, is what it does.
Yeah, for sure. And like I said, like we have amazing guitar players in the Redwoods crew. So like, I don't need to write songs on guitar for them as much. That seems kind of redundant.
Well, you could write songs for Theory Thursday.
Oh yeah, all day.
You can come in here and
all day, all night.
next time you have a new song, just send me a text. Be like, we'll get you on. We'll just it's a little.
Sure, man.
We'll create your little Schraer segment.
Schraer sings a new song.
So I wanted to ask you, how do you feel? Here's the good word again. What's your opinion on that juxtaposition between piano and guitar? Because the roles are reversed.
I was talking about this earlier with Matt and Jordan at the studio, that like I'm fluent in piano, and I feel like I enjoy guitar because I still have an accent. It's like I'm not fluent yet in it, as far as like soloing and gnarly licks. But I'm a good rhythm player for the most part.
Hell, here, cheers to that, baby. You sound great, and
Thanks,
you're
man.
empty. We're cheersing empty beers. Is that like a bad
no.
mojo in 2019?
I think it's worse if I cheersed with the water.
Maybe we should do like a tummy sticks bump or something.
I don't know.
None of that. No.
But yeah, it's just like guitar. When I was growing up and like taking piano lessons, I had to work really hard to like play classical piano, and guitar was there for me to just mess around with.
Yeah.
It was like a toy. It was
the
like,
fun.
oh, like
It was the
like
fun.
just
Here
like
comes
fuck
the fun.
around. Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not like working my ass off to get my fingers in different positions. I don't know. That's basically how I feel about it.
It's like it's like your hands turned into porn stars.
Well, also the other thing too, as a piano player, I mean, like I can use my left hand, but my left hand's not as dexterous as my right hand, and you have to like solo with your left hand on guitar. So like it makes sometimes it just it doesn't have the same level of dexterity as my right hand.
Not if you're the Green Day guitar player. What's his name?
Billy Joe.
Billy Joe. He literally just does right hand solos. He'll go.
Oh yeah.
But it's kind of cool. It's pretty effective. I've seen him do it.
And he's a millionaire. And we're
He's a
doing
millionaire.
Facebook Live.
I know. I think that's like what he's saying is like wrong hand, idiot.
You're the wrong hand, idiot. Why are you using the wrong hand, you idiot?
It's like, no, you gotta check out all that picking that I'm doing, man. It's all that picking.
I like him actually. I saw.
He's a good songwriter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's really into the Les Paul Juniors with the high watt amps. I think he's really got like he's got good taste in gear.
Quite the aesthetic there.
Yeah. I mean, it's not really like a Les Paul and a Bogner or anything, but
Right? Damn, look at this thing, dude.
I mean, yeah.
It's pretty fucking badass.
thanks, man. It came with a blow-up doll.
I just got a Roland Cube 60.
Those
there you
are
go.
great.
They really kick, man. They're great for keyboard, especially.
So dual purpose.
Oh yeah, I wanted to get something that like guitar and keys can go through. And it was very cheap, also. But
Was that for a Christmas gift?
Oh no, I mean, no.
Or do you celebrate Christmas?
I do not celebrate Christmas.
Kwanzaa.
Yes.
You
No.
look like a Kwanzaa guy to me.
Ramadan. No. I celebrate Hanukkah.
Yeah. That's good. It's great. So does
But,
Jason.
Nice, but yeah, like I bought the Roland Cube just not that long ago, but it really kicks, man. It's like it's got an insane amount of power for being such a fucking tiny, 12-inch amp.
The effects on that amp are really nice too. Like the reverb and the delay and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then
cool.
I wonder if that model came with the tuner. I used to have a micro.
Mine's
cube.
pretty like sparse. It's got reverb and overdrive. It's all it's got.
Right on.
So it's like
That's all you need,
it's a
bro.
1983 or so. It's like a vintage one or what? Vintage, quote unquote.
Vintage.
Like, share, and subscribe.
It's good though, but I like playing a keyboard out of a guitar amp myself sometimes because it just, especially to get that Rhodes sound right coming out of
Yeah,
it. It's
totally.
totally necessary. Add a little distortion. It sounds good.
Little this, little that,
Little this, little envelope filter here and there.
Heck yeah.
Wow. You got yourself.
yeah.
You got yourself. A
I
little,
noticed that Danny and the Tyrannus released a new single.
Yeah, their album comes out very soon, actually, in a couple weeks, 3 weeks.
I like their guitar player.
Actually, January 25th at the Casbah opening for Transfer.
Oh yeah,
Fun.
Transfer, Casbah
Shameless
30th
plug
anniversary.
there. No, I'm not in the band.
You must be a fan.
We just recorded on the album, so we
Yeah,
have,
we're
we
just
have,
on
a,
the
we have a
record.
stake. We have a
We have
stake
vested
in it.
interest. You know what I mean?
Like, come on,
Gotta retire one day.
come on, let's let's break this band. Let's get them a hit so that I don't have to go on tour and I can just
Are you
collect
jealous?
royalties.
No.
Anyway,
I just want to do Theory Thursday.
That's all I do.
Let's just hang out.
yeah, jam.
Go to the Friendly.
Go to the Friendly.
to the
And they're
Friendly.
changing their burgers up quite a bit.
Really?
Every day,
Different,
though.
like different. Once a week they have a different burger.
They've had some. I've seen them day to day. Sometimes they have different burgers. Like
Yeah.
twice a week. 3 times
Hello,
a week.
Friendly. Sometimes I'll walk in there and they're playing our show. I'll be like, oh my God, I'm here to order a burger. And, but
Nice, dude.
Dude, you're famous.
Coming up.
famous
in the world.
Amos, like the cookie
I mean, I think you truly made it when your show is playing
at the Friendly.
at the Friendly. I mean, to me, that's just the pinnacle of success.
And I'm like, wait a sec, that's not me.
That's not me, asshole! Alright.
So
Well, cool.
you wanna bring it back to the first jam because we're at the tail end of our session. Happy New Year,
Yeah, frick it, dude.
2019. It's episode 91. Daniel Schraer, everybody. God darn, you know what? I love and respect you. Thank you for coming in and being popping
man.
that.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So, drinking on the rooftops.
Drinking on the rooftops.
I will be starting a new band this year.
Let's talk
As
about
if I
that.
am not in enough bands.
Yeah, that's right. It's always. Never have
And
enough
are you
bands,
going to be
right?
singing and playing guitar in
I'm
this
gonna
band?
be singing and playing guitar in this band.
I like that.
Yeah, there's no name yet. There's no album yet. But we're gonna play a song.
What's the name of that YouTube channel?
Oof, Dano Honey.
Dano, honey.
Yeah, check it out. There's some stuff there.
Speaking of which, please go to our YouTube channel, also our website, TheoryThursday.com, and thank you for watching. We're here because you support us, and we really appreciate that, everybody. Also, thanks, Daniel. Thanks, Jake. As usual, it's always a pleasure playing with you guys.
Of course.
Thank you, Jake.
Appreciate it.
We'll see you next week with Kyle, Merrill, and
Kyle Merrill.
Nathan and Brothers Gal, baby.
Oh, both Kyle and Merrill.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I know Brothers Gal.
Cool.
Jamtastic.
Jamtastic.
Yeah, baby. I'm ready.
1, 2. So quiet in the morning. I woke at the ringing in my ears. What did I say to you, my darling? Well, I'm not sure if you could hear. We were drinking on the rooftops. The neon lights filled up my brain, and now they faded with the sunrise, leaking through my window pane. And when
this work that's left. Stack of bills that I gotta pay. Well, I can't help but think of you. The reason I stayed out so late.